Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast. Tonight's watch along. It's the third and final game of a three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. The Yankees are taking their brooms out tonight. Yes, they finally won a series since the beginning of June. Now they have an opportunity here to try to sweep this three-game series on the Mariners before they host the Texas Rangers tomorrow night. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well on a beautiful summer Thursday. And, of course, here we want to ask you guys to say and come in here, hit that thumbs up, that like button. Let's get the share, and good evening. Let's get right into it. Into the segment, we have tonight's pitching probable. Tonight's pitching matchup, it's going to be the Mariners, the 22-year-old Bryan a record of 1 with a 7.3.0 ERA, taking on the Sunday German. It's Domingo with a 4-4 record with a 4.30 ERA for the Yankees. Now, when you see the pitching matchup, let's see who. Let's say, you know what? I'm feeling frisky on a Thursday night. Tomorrow's payday for most of us. Let's make a wager. Let's make a bet. And tonight's Let's Make a Bet segment here. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorite on the money line at a minus 110. And the over and under 7.5 runs, and that's also at a minus 111. So bet with your head, not over your head. You could also want to get frisky there, put a little bit of a parlay. Domingo going, combine innings for pitchers with 4 starters, let's say 11 innings. You want to take the over and under that combined, he'll go 11 innings, or you take the amount of home runs in the game, maybe 4 or 5 home runs, whatever it is. You want to put that on a 3-legged or a 4-legged parlay. Good luck. Bet with your head, not over your head. And I wish you guys luck making money. Of course, we told you that the Yankees and the Mariners are 2 games under 500 at 35-37. They're 4th in the American League West, while the New York Yankees 41-33. They're 3rd in the American League East, 2nd in the wild card by half a game on the Houston Astros. If the playoffs were to start today, but there's plenty of baseball for that. And of course, you're only as good as your next day starting pitching. For the Yankees, hopefully they get Carlos Rendon pretty soon. Everything seems like it went well on that rehab assignment. But we have some bad news. The immortal one, Willie Calhoun, has pulled his hamstring. He thought he heard a pop when he was running down the base, and he will be on the IR. And, of course, he will be in the IR. Oswaldo Cabrera was being called up. Everyone says, what about what? How come Peraza hasn't been brought up? Peraza's on the injury list as well. He's dealing with a little bit of injuries himself, and he's also had a cold June. So that's why they want to bring the young man up. If he comes up here to fail, you're talking about an Esteban Florio situation. So the Yankees are trying to protect him. But, again, if Josh Donaldson doesn't hit in the next 3 weeks to 4 before the trading deadline, instead of making a move for a third baseman, I think they will make cut bait with Donaldson. Taking that as a hot take, guys. I think the Yankees will cut the bullet. Have Donaldson give him his walking papers if he's not hitting, and I think they'll go with Peraza if they don't make a move at the trading deadline for a third baseman. That's just me as a hot take, but I have the lineups for you guys. Let's go with the lineups as soon as I'll pull them up. Put them up. Here we go. The lineup for tonight's game for the Mariners, leading off playing on that field, Jared Connick. Batting second, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Batting third, the first baseman, Ty France. The cleanup hitter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fifth, the catcher, Kyle Riley. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Mike Ford. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jose the Gentleman Caballero. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Colton Juan. Now, for our New York Yankees lineup tonight, it will feature leading off and playing second base back in the lineup, DJ LeMahieu, followed by the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres in the second spot. Batting third at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Cleanup hitter in right field. Yes, in right field, Giancarlo Stanton will be the cleanup hitter playing the outfield and right. The third baseman, Josh Donaldson, bats fifth. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Billy McKinney. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Batting eighth behind the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. So that is the lineups for the New York Yankees tonight. Anthony Volpe had a big home run last night. And, of course, I think the more the kid plays, he's going to be more confident going forward. We're just about a few more minutes for first pitch. Eric Wallace, saludo, Eric Wallace, salute. Eric, I hope you're doing well. Good evening, friend. Good evening. Always good to see you when you say hello in the chat whenever you that come on. We really appreciate seeing you. I really appreciate it. So, is it me or is July first, second day of summer, June 22nd, 69 degrees in New York City? It's awfully kind of brisk for New York City, isn't it? You're thinking of, at least 79, 82 degrees for New York, a little below chilly there. I mean, goodness, the folks been waiting for this nice weather. I mean, it's still nice. It's still nothing, it's great. It's not no Jones Beach weather for you folks out there in the north, but man, that's man, you waited all this time for 69 degrees in the middle of June. I mean, I think it's comfortable if you want to go to Great Adventures or Playland or Coney Island or the parks, but boy, forget about going to water parks. All right, so let's get right to the baseball. I know Gleyber's the designated hitter tonight. I think Gleyber should have gotten a couple days off here. Maybe in the Texas series, we'll give him some time off. We'll see. Now, the Mariners right now under 500, a couple games. Boy, it's tough. It's a tough goal for the Mariners. They have to leapfrog a lot of good teams. Right now the Yankees sit second in the wild card by half a game of the Houston Astros. Then the fraudulent Anaheim Angels are right behind it. There's a lot of teams there that are battling for those final. And for the Mariners, that's a tough hill to climb. They're fourth in their division. I still think by the end of the smoke's clear, I still think the Mariners will fall short, but they'll finish third. The Anaheim Angels, they'll assume the position and go into the basement they're supposed to. And I think Houston wins that division. I know right now Texas has a nice, comfortable lead, but I have a feeling Texas is going to hit a snag here, a little bit of a drought in the month of June, calls up June to July. And I don't know. I think they're going to come back to earth a little bit. Just my opinion. So we're almost ready for first pitch. We're about a couple minutes away here. Let you know when the Yankees take the field. If you're new to the program, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Bronx Bomber Strike Back podcast here on the Sports Jedi Network. I am your host, BX Sports Jedi Kev. We do a watch along of the Yankee game. We'll have a scoreboard and also the illustration which tells you balls, strikes, how many outs, and of course some of the plays that happens. It's going to be always a couple of seconds ahead of us, but we'll call the play-by-play, we'll instant react, and we'll ask you guys to all participate in the chat. We are an honest participation program. We ask you to participate in the chat. Your chat is read, your voice is heard, not ignored like other places. That's their motto. I'm not knocking it, but you go to some other places and they just look, they don't even acknowledge your chat. But everyone here gets acknowledged, brought up, and spoken, and have a word in the channel. So we ask you guys, all we ask is, although super chats are always welcome, of course, we will always love the donations to help us with more equipment, whatever case it is, upgrade and do better stuff with our program. Always donations are always welcome, but we always ask for just hit that thumbs up, that like button, where I like or that thumbs up. Just hit that button. And if you're not subscribed, we ask you to follow or subscribe to our channel. Share it in your social media platforms. You might have a Yankee fan somewhere who watches the game by themselves, and they're just gonna watch it just come on. You know what? Send it to them in the Facebook or on your social media account. Hey, check these guys out. They're, you know, I usually, I'm not solo. I usually have a couple guys that join me from time, most of the time, you know, 3/4 of the time, and we just talk about the game while happening. We of course do the play-by-play, and when anything the action, you see the raw, instant reaction from whenever the moves made by this manager or by a player or situational hitting, and we want you to be part of it. So listen, one time I used to watch these games before I did any of these streams, and I would just sit there and complain. And the only thing I would do is, at that time, years ago, my cat would just look at me and just ignore me. And then when I have the dogs, he'll just look at me and just lick himself. And my comment or my frustration went to nowhere. So this is why we do the watch along, so we can talk amongst Yankee fans, and we talk about Yankee fans, say, can you believe this? Or maybe I'm being overreacting, or maybe, you know, you guys talk me off a ledge, or vice versa. You know, boy, we have talked Caputo off a ledge many a times with just a simple baseball play. So that's why the channel's there. That's why the watch alongs are done. That's a little bit of a mission statement, why we love and have a passion for the watch alongs, not just for Yankee baseball, UFC, NFL, NBA, the Knicks. I know the trading deadline, the draft is on tonight, so a lot of trades are happening all around the NBA as well. Once anything, you know, we'll have Jose Mello, who will write in the chat from time to time and keep me updated, or whenever we get that Woj bomb, we'll announce it on the air. We won't ignore what's going on around the world in the world of sports. So this is a sports network, so we'll talk about everything from sports. We want to talk about live golf, we get to talk about live golf. We got it, you name it. So as the umpires convene in home plate, the players have not taken the field yet, so we're waiting for the Yankees to take the field. It's good to see Stanton out on the field. It's good to see Giancarlo going to play right field. Hopefully he gets a couple hits tonight. I want to see Stanton hitting line drives. If I got Stanton hitting line drives, that the Yankees take the field. Here comes the Yankees. Of course, Yankees are in their home pinstripes with the navy blue cap interacting NY across their cap. And they'll start Domingo Germán taking his warm-up pitches. And for Domingo Germán, what is the keys here for the game? Get ahead of your opponents. Of course, strike one, get ahead. Strike two, get in, always being ahead of your count. You're going to keep your pitch count to a minimum. We know that this manager, whenever you get to the third time around the lineup and a high pitch count, he's itching to go to the bullpen. You know, yesterday, one of my pet peeves last night's game, Yankees won, and why are you complaining? You won. Yes, we won, but we had to use almost 5 relievers, you know, 4 relievers to get the game done. When Brito was phenomenal, you know, he was phenomenal for 5 and 2/3 inning, for 5 and a third inning, and you just had to make a move there and didn't allow the kid to learn how to pitch with 80 pitches. Now we can't use. You put it this way. We're missing one. We can't use one reliever less for today because he decided to do those consequences move. You know, at the moment, what are you complaining? You won. I got it. I get it. That's a great argument. I'm going to give you that point as I'm arguing with myself here, pretty much. And I say to myself, you know, as I'm back and forth. But you could have used another arm. That arm could have been used tonight. You never know what's going to happen tonight here. Domingo Germán, like I always tell you guys, we could wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You know, we could have gone to sleep and slept 8 hours and wake up feeling miserable, and we could only sleep 4 hours and be sharp as a whistle. So Germán ready to deal the first pitch to Kelenic, and we're on the way for a call ball, 1-0. Now Kelenic is batting .260 with 11 home runs, 34 RBIs. He's 64 for .246 to the left-hander. And Kelenic now with an .808 OPS, .301. Swing and miss, 0-2 now. Actually, 1 ball strike, excuse me. Germán with a 4-4 record with a 4.30 ERA. He has pitched 69 innings pitched, 52 hits, 65 strikeouts, 32 walks he's surrendered, and he's given up 11 home runs. As Kelenic is being to fix his uniform. I don't know what's the delay here. It's an on-field delay because something's wrong with his uniform. He can't keep it in his pants. Let's get the ticker at the scoreboard. Sorry about that, fellas. I know everybody likes to watch along with the scoreboard. And Kelnick has a 1-1 count and the 1-1. After that little delay, there's a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1. There's a called strike with a beautiful breaking ball down and in. So he caught the bottom of the strike zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. And Domingo Germán with the 2-2. Call strike. So the Yankees started off with a backwards K there. And good framing job by Kyle Higashioka with 1 away here. Will bring up Julio Rodriguez. He is the center fielder who's batting .239 with 12 home runs, 39 RBIs. He's 69 for .289 for the right-hander from the Dominican. And so is Domingo Germán. So Kara Countryman, swing and a miss. He gets ahead of the count, 0-1. Another beautiful sharp breaking ball by Domingo Germán. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He gets ahead of the count, 0-2. And of course, Julio Rodriguez asked for his timeout. So he's going to try to regroup here, down 0-2. And the pitch down low, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Julio Rodriguez. Domingo Germán deals the 1-2. This one is hit. He's hit in the hole, and that's a single. There goes the perfect game. Goes the no-hitter, all in one shot. Now, Julio Rodriguez has speed. He has 16 stolen bases out of 20 attempts. So Higashioka again, not a good thrower of base runners. He does not have a good knack at stolen bases. He can't get anyone out, put it that way. So I'm going to look for Rodriguez. I want to try to push the envelope here. Now, here's Ty France. Now, France is batting .274 with 6 home runs, 32 RBI, 76 for .277. And the first pitch got hit by a pitch. So now Domingo Germán setting himself a little bit of a pickle. You got first and second now with 1 out. So hit by a pitch. Now the right fielder will come up. Oscar Hernandez, batting .246 with 12 home runs, 39 RBI. He's 68 for .276. Last night's game in the first inning, Oscar Hernandez missed a home run by about 2 feet. It just was right by the wall. And he just missed that one. So we got to be careful with Oscar Hernandez. He's been hot in the month of June, although quiet for this 3-game series. Hello, Jose Melo. Inside, almost hit him in there. 1-0 as we say good evening to my man Jose Melo, who will keep me updated on any NBA situation, any trades or any rumors. He is when I'm doing the watch along, my NBA insider. So Jose Melo, if you didn't know that, you just got promoted. And the 1-0. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we have a 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Yankees trying to get a double play ball. The pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. So here's a dangerous Oscar Hernandez. Another hitter he has 2 strikes on. And the 1-2. This one is hit in, and this is going to be a base in front of Bader. Bader fields. Bader's going to throw to third. And we'll hold it first and second now. Mariners jump up 1-0. Oscar Hernandez came up with a big 1-out single. Mariners on the board here, 1-0. It's another hanging slider, a little too high. Got to keep it down. There you go. He's ready to go. He's working hard, going at it as hard as he can. There you go. So France is at second. Teoscar at first. It will bring a switch hitter here, catcher Kyle Raleigh. Now Raleigh, who's batting 218, 9 home runs, 29 RBIs, 46 for 211. And he's a switch hitting catcher. As Kashoka will reset Herman. Herman now with 14 pitches here, 1 out. Herman is trying to look for a ground ball. If he could get a nice sharp ground ball in by second base, we could try to turn 2. Well, Raleigh actually has a little bit of fleet of foot. And the pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. You got to get ahead of the count here. Although he's been in the head count 1-2, and to Julio Rodriguez and Oscar Hernandez just couldn't get him over, get that last strike on him, or leaving it too high up. And 1-0 up high, 2-0 now. Now, a 2-1 pitch from Herman as he checks the runner and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut. 2 balls and 1 strike. So, Raleigh was trying to go and make this a 4-0 game by trying to send one to the seats. He took a good hack at that. It's a 2-1 count. Cosmic Jerry. Hey, man. Haven't seen you in a while, Cosmic. How you doing? And the 2-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. All right. Great to see Cosmic Jerry, man. We haven't seen you guys yourself in a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Good job there. Always loving baseball. Always saying hello. And the 3-1. This one is ripped, and it is foul. It didn't miss by much. Oof, that was dangerous. That was ripped on a nice with some authority there, but it was just too much. That guy took. Hey, Jesus, what's going on? We'll be talking about it, Jesus. We'll be talking about it. I got Jose Melo ready to work. We'll keep you as much updated as possible. Since the Knicks didn't have a draft pick, quote unquote, on paper, that's why we would have just done the whole draft. But we'll keep you an eye on that there. Absolutely. Here's the payoff pitch: 3 balls and 2 strikes. This one is lined to right, and this was going to fall right in front of Stanton. Stanton, runners will hold. And now the bases are loaded now. So we got a 3 singles and a hit batter here. And the Mariners looking to add some more. Now remember, Herman did well. Here's Mike Blake to have a conversation with Domingo Herman. Now, Domingo Herman did not have a good game against the Red Sox. He was coming off a streak of 7 starts in a row that were really good quality, good starts. And lately, these last 2, or at least 1 an inning, hasn't been so kosher. Of course, Jesus was asking if we'll be covering the draft. It says Jose Melo will let us know. But let's talk about that trade there. Porzingis going to Boston. Wow. And interesting. And also today, we saw that the Jordan Poole goes to the Washington Wizards for Chris Paul, and the Wizards get some draft picks, and for the boys, show you that the Golden State Warriors are going for it for the title at least this year, short term wise. Interesting there. So here's Eugenio Suarez. I got a statement about the Lakers in a moment. Jesus, let me finish this here. I want to stick around to listen to it. I think I've been seeing this for a while, for a little bit of a theory. The 1-0 pitch here to Eugenio Suarez, was batting .212, and he has 7 home runs, 39 RBIs. Yankees need a double play ball. This one is hit foul. It's 1-1. They need a double play ball, ground ball, double play. Keep it at 1-0. And settle things down here. It doesn't look like that. So we'll see what the play developed here. Herman now with the bases loaded, 1 out though. This one a liner, and this gonna be a base hit. Just hit the chalk, and let's see how many runs comes in. 1 run in, 2 runs in. It's a double for Eugenio Suarez, and Seattle has a 3-0, and they have a chance for more because they're still 1 out. Oh, not a good start there. Let's see if the Yankees. This is why you can't run to your bullpen. Yesterday, when you had your pitcher Brito cruising yesterday with 80 pitches. Now you never know what your starter is going to do tonight. Now Domingo Herman is pooping the bed here, and you used up a lot of relievers yesterday in a game that you were in control. Unnecessary. This is why it boggles my mind with the manager. Here's Ford. Ford steps in and he swings at a pitch and he sends it out. Ford is batting 171 with 4 home runs, 5 RBIs. He's 6 for 35. Jesus, I've been saying earlier, I think the Knicks will trade. I think they'll make a trade with the Lakers for their pick. It'll help the Lakers with the $3 million, and there's a strike. 0-1. They'll probably give them a second picks or something in I don't think a player will go to you guys. I think they'll give you that relief financially, so you can keep some players and add some more. And that $3 million exception at the pick that you guys are in, I think the Knicks will, if there's a player that they want, I think they'll do that. I think they'll trade back get back in the first round for it. Here's Ford. Hits this one. Stanton goes back on the track. It's foul ball. Did not miss by much. Not a lot of room in there in the right field. And Ford, oof. 0-2 now. I'm excited to see what the Lakers will do tonight. They have one of the best departments at drafting in the league. Josh Hart, Lorenzo, etc. But I think they're going to move that, or not just the Knicks. I'm thinking the Knicks will be a perfect candidate for them if they want to trade with them. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up and goes foul to play. Still 0-2. And the pitch. This one is hit. Line drive right to Stanton. Stanton make the play. Stanton comes throwing. And the play to the plate. And nope. Good tag. It's 4-0. So Mariners playing productive baseball, small ball as well. They increase their lead now. They put a 4 spot in the first inning here. And this will send here the number 8 hitter, Jose Caballero. The gentleman is batting 239 with 2 home runs, 16 RBIs, 27 for 113. Mariners with a 4-0 lead. They still have a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs in Caballero. So Suarez is at second now. So Domingo Herman leaving a lot of balls up high, not keeping the ball down low, not following through with and leaving everything high. So 28 pitches for Domingo Herman. Big, what's going on? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. It's draft night in the NBA. We got the Yankees here, although down 4-0 against the Mariners. Let's go. It's summer. It's summer Thursday. Tomorrow Friday. Feel good Friday. Summer Friday. Here we go. This one's popped up. And Volpe. And he makes the play. So this nightmare inning has come to a conclusion. Mariners sent 8 men to the plate. They score 4 runs. And they get 1, 2, 3 hits. And they leave a man on. So the Yankees are coming up to bat. They're trailing by 4. Steve, how are you? What's going on, Steve? I was telling that over just a minute. Oh, here we go. I'll say it again. I mentioned it that I think Jesus asked me about the Lakers, and I'm thinking the Knicks. If there's a player that they like a wing or a power forward that they would like to get in the first round, in the late first round, a defensive player that will fit Tom Thibodeau's scheme or his system, I can see him going to the Lakers in the mid-20s. And where did they already have like 25, 26, Jesus? I can see the Knicks going to the Lakers and skating in back into the first round of the draft to take that, because it's like it's like a $2 or $3 million commitment on that draft pick and I think that will help the Lakers get cap relief. They'll allow them to sign or add players, and also the Knicks will get a player in their system, and vice versa. I think that's a move that I could see the Lakers and Knicks make a move that way in the draft night. I think if anything, the Knicks will try to get back into the late draft. But again, Thibodeau doesn't want another rookie. We're talking about Toppin being moved, of course, with all that drama, talking about with Toppin yelling at Thibodeau because he wants a defensive role. Game 4 of the playoffs. He got mad with Thibodeau. He wants to play. He sees how bad the power forward in front of him is playing, and he's been doing everything as a model citizen. Where's my opportunity? And I don't blame Toppin for getting upset, but you also can't be disrespectful to your subordinates. I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing, so I don't know what happened. Tonight's going to be a big night. If Toppin doesn't get moved, that's telling me they have a role for him. There also was talking about Paul George coming to the Knicks, but now the Knicks backed out because of the history issues. You can't bring injured players to this team. You need to bring young players. We'll see. And of course, Jose Melo will keep me updated if anything happens, when it happens, and definitely he'll be the NBA update guy here tonight in the chat. I don't want to see Toppin go, but if there's a right player for it, hey, that's the business. So here's DJ LeMahieu now, and pitch inside for a strike. DJ LeMahieu is batting .232 with 7 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's 52 for 224 against Bryan. I'll give you Wool's numbers in a second after this pitch. And the 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. Now, Bryan Wool, he has an 0-1 record with a 3.9 ERA, but he's pitched 12 and 1/3 inning. He's given up 14 hits, 20 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 home runs surrendered. Yankees could get some runs here, should be able to. And LeMahieu, in on his feet, pops it up. Not a good at bat, where Jake Blount, who was working the count in tonight, getting the night off. LeMahieu is struggling. That's a question one. So this is his 4th Major League start in Yankee Stadium. So the Yankees got to get to this young fight. 23-year-old kid. This is only his third start. His 4th. And in New York, he got to make the moment big. I wish the Bowers was out there to work the count. Here's Torres. And he takes the side 1-0. Yeah, Steve, George would have been a mistake. I agree with you there. I think he's, we want to get younger. And the 1-0. If Barrett was part of that deal, no way, no effing way. And no matter how good Paul George has been, he's only in the decline where we don't know what ceiling is on RJ Barrett. Yeah, I saw that. The 1-1. 2-1. I think it just broke with the pressure heading down. That was a sad. And the 2. Torres fouls it 2-2. So it was a good sinker ball there, where Torres fouled it off his. Oh, so Boston lost today. Here we go. Gotta make, unlike yesterday with Castillo, we're not patient here. 2-2, 3-2, but this is a full count. I didn't like LeMahieu's at bat. I did not like his approach leading off. It was instantaneous. Wow. Swing and a miss. Torres goes down. So no matter who they put in that number 2 spot, it's a strikeout machine. Torres goes down. Now with 2 outs, bases empty, we'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, who's batting .266, 11 home runs, 37 RBI, 69 for 259 for Rizzo. We got about another what, half hour, 45 minutes before we know the first pick, which is going to be with them, Victor Wembanyama. We know that going to the Spurs, and then after that, it's always a heckle and jekyll, or guess what's going to happen? As there's a strike, 0-1. It'll be interesting to see all the moves. If there is moves, more movement. Of course, those that had joined us earlier, we told you about Chris Paul going to the Golden State Warriors for Jordan Poole. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Bad at bat there, 0-2. Also, Chris Porzingis goes to the Celtics. Of course, we know that it started off. Ron, salute Ron. We all thought we saw that the Suns and Beal. So, and then the Wizards flipped it for Jordan Poole. Nice one there for the Wizards, who are in full tank mode. And the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be interesting where Kyle Kuzma ends up. Dynamic wing. $12 pitches for Wu and the 1-2. 2-2. And Wu was a right-handed hitter. I know you wanted to put Stanton out there. I would have given Gleyber Torres the night off, and here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He goes down. So Yankees going order 1, 2, 3. Now, the reason why I'll say I would give Torres the night off, there was a play last night's game where Torres, I don't know if he knew how many outs were or what. He got double up. Yankees won that game 3-0, but it could have been a momentum change. By him being called out, doubled up on a really goofy play in the right field. Those mental lapses. We saw that in Boston when he threw a couple balls our way. I'm thinking he needs a couple days off. Just even if it's like, dude, you got to get your head in the game. You know, you can't be making those mental mistakes. I think I would have given tonight the night off for Torres. I would have placed Bowers in left field. I go, wait a minute, but you know who's going to play after Stanton bats a couple times in the defense replacement? You've been doing it with IKF, so I would have put Bowers at the DH spot, especially if he's been so positive as a leadoff hitter, setting the tables, working the counts, getting the counts up, I know, and Torres is not scorching the baseball. There's Rizzo or Stanton to put a LeMahieu as a leadoff hitter for good at bats. I think you should have went Bowers leading off. Yeah, he's hot, but a day off again. Yeah, Jerome. Exactly, Jerome. Hello, Jerome. How are you, buddy? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good Friday morning in the Philippines, Mr. Jerome. Salute. Yeah, he gave Jake Bowers a night off, and he's been table setting. He's been a hell of a good leadoff hitter for the short term. It's a short-term sample, but man, working that count, and it kind of rubs off on the team. You saw that yesterday on a really good pitcher, Luis Castillo. They were taking pitches. They were working the count. They had a hitting approach. And now tonight with the rookie, they're acting like they have a tax cab waiting with me to run it. They're in a rush. Like they got dinner reservations at 9 o'clock, and they have to make it before the kitchen closes. Don't worry, Chef Dan will stay open. Chef Dan will stay open and cook. I know Chef Dan is like, oh, why did you say that? I know. I seen the pictures on Facebook. Mr. Jerome will be a dad next month. And my sister-in-law I will be an uncle soon. Here's Colton Wong, who's batting 154, no home runs, 9 RBIs. He is 19 for 123 for Colton Wong, who started off really well with the Cardinals and just totally faded off there, was released, signed on with the Mariners, been bouncing around. Hopefully he's trying to regenerate his career here with the Mariners. The 2-0. This one is a healthy cut, fouls it off, 2-1. You see how Domingo Herman is falling behind here with 33 pitches. Herman is struggling. So as we see the ticker, who's a little bit ahead of me, and it's a 2-1 count. He's behind the count, the pitch. and he leaves this up high, and Colton Juan delivers a high fastball for a home run, and it's 5-0. So that's Colton Juan's first home run. So the Mariners, this was a frustrating game, and they're hitting out of frustration here. 5-0, and the idiot Boone just sits there chewing gum. When he needs to pull the pitcher, he does. He doesn't. And when he wants, when we tell him leave him because they're dealing, he takes him out. He is totally opposite. He's the opposite. He's such a contrarian of what should be, what the right thing, what the right play is. He does the opposite. He's such an opposite person. I don't get him. And again, a little bit of his doing. And here's Kelenic, takes a call, strike, 0-1. Yesterday he couldn't run. He could itch to run the bullpen when Brito was dealing, and he had 8 pitches with 5 in the third inning. He had to go to the bullpen and ended up using 4 relievers yesterday when there was no need for it. Tonight, Domingo Germán is getting destroyed, and he can't go to the pitching. He there's no off day. It's poor managing. He is a terrible manager of pitching staff. Period. Not just a bullpen, of a pitching staff. I did hear the interview with Steinbrenner. It was all word salad, Steve. It was a nice, healthy summer word salad. So it's a 1-2 count, Kelenic. And the pitch. There it goes. He goes down for a strike. So Kelenic goes down swinging for the second. No, for the second time, excuse me. Yeah, so what's your thought there, Steve, with Hal Steinbrenner's interview? He's going to wait at the end of the year. I thought he was passive-aggressive, saying that, we're fans. He's going to, it's like we're going to still be there and follow the product, even if doesn't do anything or whatever the case is. I don't know. It was just not I get, like I said yesterday, and I'll say it again today. I give him a lot of credit. And foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. That he's actually talking to the media, Steve. He's going on Michael Kay. He's actually, and although Michael Kay, you can say it could be even if it's a layup, he's still showing face, making the calling, getting on the interviews, and also Cashman talking to the media. They're talking. They're not hiding. They're not being silent. Look at Leon Rose. Hasn't said anything. I go back to that. We haven't even heard from him. With the Knicks, did we have an exit conference of how he thought about the season? What is his game plan of the offseason? We don't hear anything from, at least from the Knicks organization. The Yankees, yes, they're not hiding. They've been struggling. Their offense has been atrocious. They're Judges hurt. Guys are getting hurt left and right. And at least the owner's speaking. He's not hiding away. And also the general manager, I got to give them a little bit of credit. They have the goals, the jewels, the cones, to at least show face. And it's the same old stuff. Yeah, the same old crap. I agree with you, Steve. I totally agree with you. I heard it. I said, you know what? I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit. But again, I stopped when I just finished saying, I thought about it. I said, you know what? They have at least shown face. So I don't know if Julio Rodriguez took a ball off his foot. A little bit of a minor injury, and the 1-2, 2-2. So the Yankees trailing here 5-0. We're in the top of the second inning. We're in a 2-2 strike count. On 43 pitches. And boy, he had a terrible first inning. And here he just gave up a solo shot to the number 9, Colton Juan, as Julio Rodriguez grounds it slowly. Here's Volpe, throws and gets him. So his foot looks pretty good because he ran down that line with some oomph. 2 outs now. Oh my God, we're playing. Tampa is going to play the Kansas City Royals. Can they? It seems they play the worst teams in baseball all the time. Tampa looks like they played the Royals, the Oakland Athletics. Thank goodness. All right, here's Ty France, who got hit by pitch. First pitch. Oh, boy. This is deep back, and it is gone. A home run for Ty France. Oof. This is the second home run of this inning given up by Herman. And my goodness, Mariners 6-0. That's Herman is under the home ball tonight. His third, so that would being his 14th home run of the season given up. So after 7 good quality starts, you could say back-to-back bad starts for Domingo Herman here. Maybe they might have to skip a start here for Domingo Herman next time around. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Now the Yankees are going to leave Herman out there. Known because again, the manager not burned up. He had a lot of relievers yesterday on the game they were controlling. And of course, no off day. They got the Texas Rangers coming in for 3. So they have no off day. They don't, of course, they're a team that always talking about bullpen budgets, but when you have a missed manager, they predict. Oh, that's a prediction. Oh, you scared me there. I thought you were telling me that they did that. I was like, oh, the Blazers did pull up the trade for Zion. No, Blazers will trade the number 3 pick for Zion Williamson. Oof. You put him with Dame Lillard. There's a call strike 3, and the inning comes to conclusion. Hernandez goes down on strikes. But however, 2 runs are in on a couple of solo shots, and we go to the bottom of the second inning with the Mariners all over the Yankees 6-0. You know what? I'm gonna put that there. You know what? You won't be the first to get the prediction correctly here. I mean, put it up there. I'm still thinking Zion Williams ends up with the Knicks. If he gets moved, if the Knicks make a move, it'll be for Zion Williamson, and it's going to be a domino effect. Williamson comes here, Randall doesn't go in that trade, but then he'll get moved eventually for a shooting guard. Maybe I'm just going to throw. I don't know. I thought about it and I wrote it down and I even did the numbers and I lost the notebook is here somewhere. I had the notebook with the salary cap numbers and all this other good stuff. Very nerdy, very analytically nerd because sometimes you can't just say trade up here for a trade. Trade doesn't work because money has to be involved, salary matchups and all that. But I had it there where the Knicks made it, several moving pieces, and they would have had to end up with Zion Williamson with the Knicks. They would have got themselves a really good shooting guard. I don't know who was it. Was it Zach LaVine that fit the cap? No, it would have fit the cap. It would have been well for them. But I had it all written down. They definitely want to move from Fournier. Fournier and his people want a separation. They want to go their own way. Fournier wants to play, rightfully so. He may not be a good defensive player, but Fournier, he still was a decent player. He could still score, and he could still help a team. Just not in New York. None under Tom Thibodeau and what he brings here. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I saw something. Let's see. All right, so we're coming back here. Bottom of the second now. And Stanton will lead it off. Yankees trail 6-0 though. Stanton takes a call strike. 0-1 will start the bottom of the second. Stanton is batting 196, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's 9 for 97. And you got to put some bigger at-bats, fellas. And the 0-1. There's a quick 0-2. and goes down swinging. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Stanton strikes out. And the Bulls. Okay, Pelicans receiving meeting recently with Scoot Henderson. You look at that. To that there, Jesus. Scoot Henderson. In the recent days, New Orleans will pursue a top two or three pick in the draft for Charlotte and Portland. Express moving the pick. So they're willing to negotiate, Jesus. And here's Donaldson. Ugh. Yankees are in the rush here. What's the rush here? They can't work the count. They swing, and Donaldson was batting 133, and he's out. Wow, that's a bad one. 2 quick outs here. Here's Billy McKinney, who's batting 317, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, 13 for 41. I'm thinking if the Knicks don't scoop here or for Zion Williamson, I think I said two things, Jesus, that I like Zion personally, and is a pitch to McKinney outside for a ball will be Charlotte and Atlanta will be a good place for Zion. Remember, he is a Southern kid from down there, from that part of that region of the country, and the 1-0. His parents still live there. Of course, with all the turmoil, the situation that's going on in his life, maybe a good thing getting close to his mom and his family will be something that will help him. I would say if Atlanta would scoop in there, they could John Collins some picks, Manny Salad there, and John Collins, NBA ready player, 1-1 down low. 1-1, you put a big beef there or rebounding availability with the Pelicans with Ingram. That's something that works for Atlanta, for both Atlanta and on the Pelicans, New Orleans. The 2-1 pitch coming. Just miss. Dame time. I can't stand even looking at Dawson. He makes me sick. Salute, Mr. Dave. Yeah, swing and a miss, 3-2. Well, we were told, we're hearing rumors. Peraza is injured a little bit, just a little bit banged up, a little bit injured. I think personally they're gonna give Donaldson up to close to the trading deadline. If he doesn't turn this around here in the payoff pitch, he just missed. And Peraza might be swinging into third if the Yankees don't make a move where they're gonna upgrade at third base. I think that's where we'll go with Peraza at third, Volpe at second. That's kind of tough one to put two rookies on your right side of your diamond, Daver, with Lemieux playing at times. But I'm also, I'm getting my patience, Dave, is getting to the brink of I'm having enough is DJ LeMahieu. Here's Bader. And there's a cold strike. 0-1. Yeah, I'm getting to the widths to my end of the road with because he needed, and everyone's like, oh, he should be our leadoff hitter. And I think he lost a step. I don't think he could catch up to he's just too many injuries. One ball, 1 strike. For when it comes to DJ, I think DJ needs to start batting lower and start proving. I think he needs to flip-flop with Bader. I think Bader should be the leadoff hitter. I know you guys been saying that before on stream. I haven't really seen it, but I'm seeing that energy and that venom that he has there. And there's one chopped slowly. He's busting it out of the box. They're gonna go to 1, and they go to the short play, the 4th play at second, and the inning comes to an end. So he's up 6-0. Yankees bad again. Did not put a good at bat there. Not good. A good fight in that inning. 2 quick outs. And I'm getting to the point where I'm getting, DJ. I think DJ should have, when his contract was up, the Yankees should have let him walk. I know you guys like, no, we need to sign the machine. Man, that's a tough one. I think DJ's better days are over. I think if the Yankees don't get a trade, don't bring a third baseman to play third base, and boy, they need a lot of help. They need a left fielder. They need a left fielder, and they need a third baseman. I think the infield, the outfield could be. I think both of those. Be honest with you, and I'm like, I think you could trade for one, and the other one you could promote within your farm system to help. And I don't know if they will. I don't know if they're willing to. I think they're going to trade for both. I don't think they will go. And because listen, it's $25 million, but you could tell, you could see that Donaldson is almost halfway through the season. So you're going to say what is 12 and a half million that they still got to pay him. I mean, I think they make $12.5 million just on those expensive chicken nuggets, those chicken tenders that they sell at the stadium, or the 99 burgers. I think that's enough to cover that salary, because my God, get rid of Donaldson. You know, it's not healthy for him. Even if he signs on with a team that, you know, at the end, even if he signs with Baltimore, where, you know, let's say for instance, or Boston, or whatever, just, you know what, just get him out of here. We know he can't hit. We know he can't hit. He could defensively, he's great. I cannot take that away from him. I love the way he plays defense on the Yankees, but it's not worth what he's bringing us. Those those last lusters at bats, it's terrible. So and Domingo Román is still out there, 6-0, and Boone is just letting him there, taking it. He's just leaving it there. He's leaving them out there. So he waits for a blowout to leave his pitchers out there, instead of he does everything so backwards. I guess analytics or he hasn't gone through the third time around. You gotta leave him out there. Here's I know we have to wait the season, but man, swing and a miss. 0-1, and I don't want to wish negative things on my team, but man, I cannot wait for him to be gone as a manager. I'm going to be the most happiest person in baseball. This one pops up. He's not a good manager. And he makes the play, Donaldson. Darnell Davis, my man. What's up? Ha! What's up, family boy? We're not looking good. Oh, the Yankees are taking it on the face, man. They're not taking it on the chin. They're taking it on the nose. Put it that way. Well, I'm going to fight you on that one, because I got 2 years on the video on the Real Talk when I came from that. I've been saying Zion was being a Knick. So I'm going to bring that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring that video myself. I'm going to timestamp it when it was not on my channel, not on my network. It was from the program I came from. I've been saying that. I almost hit the trifecta, Darnell. I said it was going to be all three of the Dookies. It was going to be Zion, Cam, and RJ on the team. I hit 2 out of the 3, but man, it would have been nice to have all 3. The pitch 2-1, but we've been saying that for a consistent year now on my channel that Zion's coming. I think, you know, although there's been reports that Charlotte or the Trailblazers want to move that pick 3-1, and also Pelicans have been in touch and are interested on that. Yeah, we're taking the balls to the chin big time. And Suarez takes a walk. One out, and Boone just sits there. 57 pitches. Now he's eating sunflower seeds. We'll both be ecstatic. Talk about happy, Donna. We'll be ecstatic. I think I'll get Chef Dan that Zion Wilson jersey immediately. His birthday. I just spoiled his birthday gift. But here's a swibbler, and Donaldson boots it. Oh my God! And he's going to third. No one's covering third. Now Domingo Román man gets that ball, and now that goes in the dugout and another run. The Yankees are playing sloppy baseball. 7-0. Oh man. And the Bluebirds and Yankee Stadium are raining down on Donaldson. Dude, retire. Just you made millions of dollars. Retire, buddy. Just Nance making a conference. You're retiring. Ugh. Wow. So another runs in on error. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get double errors. What's going on here? Why does Scott Service? Scott Service look like a rabbit. Doesn't he look like like hair like a rabbit? So they try to see if Mike Ford gets third, because whenever the ball goes into the outfield but it's usually from the outfield. From the infield is just one base. It wasn't from the outfield. He only gets one base. I don't know why Scott Service wants him to get two bases. It's not a throw from the outfield. Look at him. He looks like a rabbit. The two chicklets. So the Yankees are taking 7-0 here, and no sign of warming anyone up. So we have a little bit of an umpire conference. And Boone says, hey, there's a conference of buffoons. How come I'm not invited to that? I don't know, Mike. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know. Heel, you're coming on, Heel. I said we're gonna chop it up, talk about what's going on in the world of baseball. This is a 7-0 game, so there's not gonna be a lot of intense action. We can have conversations on there. Sorry, Kev. No way Zion stays healthy. I think Steve is a little bit fib. I think Zion has been injured, yes, but I think some of his injury time has been lengthened because no motivation to get back on the court. But I'm going to raise that there, Steve, because I'm going to give you some props there, because boy, if we do that and go for a Williamson, we're getting rid of a guy who plays almost 82 games, and he gives you 25 and 10, despite the fact that we do like or dislike him, have our discomforts or our grievances with. But Randall's there, and that's the numbers he's been giving us. That's a tough one. But although if Zion clicks, boy, he'll take the Knicks to another level, even a level that maybe Randall can't. So it's an interesting dilemma there. How is he awarded third? You get the base if you get to throw the ball from the outfield. It's not a throw. It's not a play in the outfield. I can't believe these guys are they're the ones that cover this game, and they don't know the rules. You only get awarded 2 bases if it goes into the stands if it's thrown from the outfield. If an infielder throws the ball and goes into the outfield, only award 1 base. You can look at, because that's a rule that we know from Little League. We used to tell my outfield in Little League, don't airmail the ball, because if you airmail it, you're going to give the base runners 2 bases. So that's a rule that we knew. If it was the infielder and it goes over, it's just 1 base. So I don't know it's a baseball 1-on-1, fellas. So E5 and E1, what's now? They're going to give Buffoon an explanation. Don't bother. Ow, my finger hurts. All right, so crew chief review of the rules check. I thought that was the rule. So we have more of a delay here on a game that's just so lopsided, 7-0, and we're going to delay it more. So we have a debate. They're going over the rule check. Crew chief will check it out. They want to know. The Mariners want to know if Mike Ford should be awarded 2 bases. Should be a third, not 1 base, because when Josh Donaldson bobbled the ball, he threw it to Domingo Herman, and a ricochet for Domingo Herman's glove went into the camera well, where the ball is dead. You're only awarded 1 base but they say it's supposed to be 2. So we'll see what's the rule. If it's not the case, it's a nothing to me. I've been playing baseball wrong for. We've been playing Little League baseball for a long time, awfully wrong. Already at the base stage. You never make the move to go to second. I don't think so. You guys are missing something. You guys know the baseball rules. Because it was so cut and dry, they would have just. Now, the only thing I can say about this long delay, fellas, if there's still hope, is only the 3rd inning, and it's a rookie pitcher pitching for the Mariners, and it's such a long delay with this. And if Vermont somehow, some way, only sticks it at 7-0, there's still room for the Yankees to make. Although that offense that the Yankees have been hitting lately, the last 2 games have been, they haven't been world beaters either. They won 3-0, and the night before, not, they were close games. They haven't been hitting the cover off the ball. But man, we'll see what's going on here. Here we go. Now another review? Oh boy, this is goofy. Hi, Maria. Oh, so they're gonna put him at 3rd. They're gonna put him at 3rd base. So all of that for the rule that I always went under: if the ball comes from the outfield and goes out, it's 2 bases, not the infielder. Okay. I learned something new in Major League Baseball today. So it's 7-0 with a runner at 3rd now. 59 pitches for Herman. He's giving up 7 runs here. We're on the top, only in the top of the 3rd inning. So unlike yesterday, this game was flying by. And tonight, there's a lot of hitting by the Mariners. Domingo Herman not looking sharp. The manager's leaving him out there to take it on the chin. And right now, here's Jose Caballero. So the gentleman will come in 0 for 1. Oh, come on. Would you hit already and stop with the back? Come on, let's go. Base now the infield's in. Why? You're down 7-0. Here's the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Well, the rumors are starting. Remember the rumors I said that Colin Bellinger was going to be a Yankee? The rumors are starting now to swirl. Don Heyman started with rumors about Bellinger will look great in New York and so forth, and if the Cubs will sell. And I've been saying that since May, calling Bellinger and the Yankees. So I like how everybody just went with it like they came up with it. When I've been saying it was May 2nd, because they need a first baseman, they need a left fielder, a guy who could play a little bit of both. 2-1 now. Two-one. 2-2. Oh boy. This one is pop. Bader. Another run will score here. Make it 8-0. So 8-0. 8 runs surrendered by Domingo Germán in 2 2/3 innings pitch. And he's just, that ERA is going to get ballooned and boom, just leave it there. And there's a call for coaching Juan, a ball, 1-0. So this is a game that's out of control. 8-0 here. There's a strike. So the Mariners taking out their frustration here in the last 2 games against the Yankees. And here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Boy, this is a really bad game here. And he fouls it away. The 2-2. And he fouls it. Domingo Germán getting DFA. I don't know why that's trending. Domingo Germán, even if he's not a starter, you could still use him out of the bullpen if you get yourself a really bona fide pitcher. Oh, now the count runs full. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Inside, he walked him. Oh, man. This inning continues. So Esteban Florial tonight just went deep. 403-foot home run to left center field. He hits 19th home run of the season, setting career highs for a season as he fouls it. And I know I can hear the Yankee Twitter or the Yankee folks. We got to bring Florial up. You bring Florial up, but you're going to lose McKinney and the pitch. And Billy Kenny's been nothing but solid professional coming up with the Yankees. He's doing it on this stage. Esteban Florial has to, of course, I've said it as well. Florial never had a good opportunity to stick and stay with the New York Yankees to give an opportunity to really win the job for the Yankees. We knew he was just, filling. But if you lose McKinney, he's not part of the 40-man roster. Topper. And Rizzo misses this one, and he makes a flat-out error. This looks terrible. Rizzo just butchered that one. First and third now. Oof, this looks like a, my God, amateur hour at the Apollo here. Donaldson and Rizzo. I can't believe this team is aging so badly in front of our eyes like that. Rizzo. Oof. What's the point? Why can't you get in front of that? Why he outlaid that? Get in front of the ball. It's a slow ball. It's not nothing hit hard either. Here's Rodriguez. And this one is grounded. Donaldson fields. And he good scoop there by Rizzo. And the inning is finally over. The mercy is over. 8-0. So 8 runs on 6 hits. Yankees being no hit right now. And they losing 8-0. As we're getting ready for the draft to kick off. Boy, they're getting destroyed. As I put the draft on real quick here. This is terrible, Maria. This is very bad. I don't think this is one of the worst games that we've seen early. All right, so I think the draft has started, so I'll keep an eye there. Domingo Herman is pitching terrible. Yeah, he didn't wasn't so good. He wasn't good, Maria. He was hot garbage. He was. And if he keeps pitching like that, he'll be taking out the trash at Wendy's. All right, so they're probably a few minutes away before getting the obvious pick. San Antonio Spurs is on the clock. So keep an eye on that. Close it out a little bit. Wasn't anticipating to do a watch ball of the draft. This team has been so atrocious. Why not? Tonight, at least they're atrocious tonight. Yep, so they will pick Victor Wembanyama, the obvious choice. So Wembanyama will go to the San Antonio Spurs. My friend Randy should be really happy. He's a big Spurs fan. Here's Higashioka against Wu. Higgy in, a slow roller, charging in. Caballero throws and gets him. 1 out. Higgy's gone. We'll bring up Anthony Volpe. I got the draft on as there, Darnell. Do a little bit of both. Here's Volpe, takes a ball, 1-0. All right, so the Frenchman will go first. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the next pick is going to be the most interesting, number 2. Would it be Scoot Henderson? Would it get traded? It's the Hornets on the clock. And the 1-1 pitch. Down low. 2-1. And the 2-1. Inside, 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1. Inside, he walked him. So he draws a 1-out walk. Now for the San Antonio Spurs, not since Duncan, they picked up a generational type of change player there. I know you could say Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker, but all in all, a really game-changing franchise player for Victor. LeMahieu takes call. Strike. 0-1. LeMahieu fouled out. I did not like his at bat. I think that whole at bat told what the game was going to be like. It was lackluster, and this is exactly what we got. And here's outside for a ball. 1-1. Look at that. Monica McNutt there. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to lose Monica McNutt to ESPN. I don't blame her for making more money. She's a really good, really, this one foul. 1-2. Very good on-air personality. And that's is Victor Wanyama's mom? Oh, it is. Wow, very beautiful mom. Mr. Millionaire's NBA best deal as for the players, opposed to other sports. Download 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. LeMahieu inside out and fouls it. 2-2. Won't be faking it. Nowhere to go. You're down by 8. And the pitch. LeMahieu swings and a miss. Come on, EJ. Oh, man. DJ's just fell off. The injuries just totally changed this man's career. Wow. From the hip. Remember, he had a bad hip flex, bad hip last year, then some toes. Man. So Hornets are on deck. And here's Torres take a call for a ball. 1-0. So I'm keeping an eye on at the draft as well. So look, Brandon Miller will be the number 2 pick for the Hornets. So 2-0. So Brandon Miller will get selected by the Charlotte Hornets. The kid from Alabama. He will go 2nd round. Second pick, excuse me, 2nd round. 2nd pick was 2-0. Short. This might be 2. No, they go the short way. Then he forced them out. So 3 innings. Ain't nothing. Seattle all in control. As we'll continue doing some draft here. So it looks like Brandon Miller will be the pick for the Hornets. It hasn't been official, just from what I'm hearing and seeing. Yeah, that was the kid that was involved in that issue, in that off-field issue. Yes, indeed, Steve, you put him there with was it Mikal Bridges? No, not Mikal Bridges. The other one. As they announce it, yep, they're gonna make it official here. Let's see. Yep, Brandon Miller, the forward from Alabama. So we'll see now. Number 3 on the clock. The Portland Trailblazers. One of the most keep an eye on team. They were talking about that third pick, what they will do. Now, just because a player gets drafted by a team doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stay with that team. See, when they get drafted, they come up with that hat, and then a trade proposal has been placed there. But I'm not saying there was a trade. I'm not saying that. And Domingo Germán is out there and for the 4th inning, so they're leaving Domingo Germán out there to take lumps. This one is foul, 0-2. So Portland Trailblazers are on the clock. And he fouls it, still 0-2. So it looks like Scoot Henderson will be the 3rd pick for the Portland Trailblazers from the League Ignite. Scoot Henderson. And the pitch, this one is foul, 1-2. So we're doing a little bit of draft and baseball tonight. Yankees are losing. They're getting destroyed here, 8-0. But the point we'll do some NBA draft watch along as well. So I'll keep an eye on that as well. It is right now here 8-0, an 0-2 pitch here to the leadoff hitter, and 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ty France. So of course here, Scoot Henderson. We're waiting for that to be official, but I got Scoot Henderson going to the Portland Trailblazers. Swing and a miss. He got him for the first out. He got Ty France to chase for the first out. 80 pitches for Germán. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to pitch 1 more inning and remove him. I'm not even doing scoreboard, fellas. I'm my scorecard. I'm just going to all the game. Just talk about the NBA draft as it happens. Teoscar Hernandez swings and fouls it. All right, so we have a 1 ball. Look at Manny Acta. I haven't seen him in a while. And the 1-1. This one is pop foul, 1-2. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. Anything, any new picks or anything that's happening. I'll try to keep that going on. Well, if you guys hear anything that I haven't said any at all, please throw it in there in the chat. The 1-2 just missed, 2-2. It looks like Rockets are taking Grady Dick for number 4 from Kansas. I'm not gonna go with that one. I don't think that's a. Of course, they're talking about his checkered pass to 2-2, and this one is foul out of play. Balls, 2 strikes. This one is gone. Center field shot, and it is gone. 9-0. So Germán gives up another home run. 9 runs here in 3 1/3 inning pitch. Here we go. So we know that Scoot Henderson will be announced by the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm trying to figure out who will be the number 4th pick before it gets announced. So 9-0. Here's Riley, takes a call strike, 0-1. Yep, like I told you, Scoot Henderson. We got some Nick Ramirez warming up finally for the Yankees in their bullpen as they're taking it really bad here, 9-0. Maybe IKF will come in soon. Swing and a miss. It's still 1-2 now. So all the moves, all the proposals of number 3 pick being moved, number 2 pick being moved. Everybody has so far, at least now, has drafted their man. Brandon Miller, 2nd. Scoot Henderson goes 3rd to the Trailblazers. Of course, we know Victor Wembanyama was going to go to the Portland Trailblazers. Here's a call. Ball, 2-1. 2 now. So it looks like Amen Thompson is going to the Rockets. That's what I'm seeing here. Riley hits this one, line drive, and it's a home run. 10-0. 10-0. $10-0. 10-0, folks. The Yankees are getting shellacked. 10-0. So back-to-back and a belly-to-belly for the Mariners over Domingo Herman. So the Yankees are 10th spot. The Mariners put on the Yankees tonight. And now finally Buffoon comes out. Domingo Herman, one of his worst outing of his career. He gives up 10 runs on 8 hits in three and a third innings pitch. When you talk about hot, steaming garbage tonight from Herman. Did not have his stuff. And wow. Again, we saw and I gave Higashioka his compliment last night and flowers last night, working with the young Guido, the way they had their game plan. They went to the wall one too many times. They should have went with Jose Trevino. They should have took Trevino tonight I know they use pitch com, and the pitch com tells they're gonna throw the poor kid out through the ball. Yep, he has to leave. Poor kid. He should have kept the ball. So the kid, well, it's 10-0. I mean, wouldn't you want to get tossed out too? I mean, 10-0. You don't want to stay for the rest of the game. You beat traffic. Let's see if anyone else here. So, yeah, Boone. I don't think Boone has done anything either different, to be honest with you, Maria. But damn. He had to leave him out there for a long time. Let's see if anything else has come through. So we have a pitching change. We're going to get Nick Ramirez coming up. And I'll still keep you updated on the NBA draft. There's a strike. So Nick Ramirez will come in. Yankees are down 10-0. Their strike 0-2 against Suarez. One ball, 2 strikes as a pitch is outside. This one is grounded off the glove of Volpe, and that was a hot shot. Volpe could not handle that from Suarez, and that's going to be an error hit. Probably was a hit. They should have been out free beat. All right, so Amen Thompson will be going to the Rockets at number 4. Mike Ford takes a ball up high. 1-0. The Yankees are done. 10-0. Man, there'll be some hell of a stream and excitement if they come back and tie this or win this. But they look extremely. They look extremely terrible. They look atrocious. Ford takes a strike. And here you had a chance to feel good. You took the series. You haven't won a series since the beginning of June. You have good pitching from the rookie. Cole looked dominant. The 1-1 swing and missed 1-2. And I'm all right. Here's a chance to sweep the Mariners. You know, get 3 full games ahead of them for that whatever position you want to be second, third wild card. And now you just left a little bit of a creak of the door open for the Mariners. Swing and missed 2-2. You really could have done damage to the Mariners here at home. Similar to when they went to Seattle. I thought the Yankees should have swept them in Seattle all those 3 games. The inability of be able to sweep. And this is another thing, their lineup construction. They always have it when they have a chance to sweep, they like to punt. You know what? You can't always be punting. Sometimes sweep it's necessary. It goes a long way. There's a strike. Sometimes you have to put that juggernaut, sweep a team that's only a couple of games behind you in standings, especially a team like the Mariners who's trying to kickstart before the All-Star break. You sweep them here, goodbye. There might be sellers more than buyers. The 0-1, and this one is foul out of play, 1-1. And we've seen that from Boone and this organization. The punting game, they punt too many of these when they're up to. They win a series and third game of a series. They put the most atrocious lineup. Oh, we're gonna give guys days off. I mean, I get it, you know, but man, it's like they try to put a lineup that they really don't want to win a game. 1-2 to Caballero. And no one knew that the Yankees were going to get shellacked here 10-0. No one knew. Domingo Germán, whose last 7 out of 8 starts were terrific, just coming off that bad bombing in Boston. You're like, all right, maybe he'll have a bounce back here, inspired by Cole's pitching and the young kid rookie Rito yesterday. I figured, you know, all right, feel good, swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Yankees get out of the inning. We finally we're only going to the 5th inning, 10-0. So Amen Thompson was announced by the Rockets. We'll wait for the 5th pick. Pistons on number 5. Look like they might get Troy Weaver. There's rumors. They've been rumored that they've been scouting him. No official word. Once I see who's going to be 5th, we'll let you guys know. Because we're doing a little bit of a basketball, baseball. watch along here. Hey, Hugh. How are you, buddy?
Good.
All right, we can hear you. You unmuted yourself.
I know. Thankfully, I always forget that. Even when I talk to my girlfriend, I'm like, "Hey." She's like, "Are you unmuted?" I'm like, "No." Yeah. On the bright side, and I haven't keeping up with the series. You guys already won the series.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a positive.
Yeah, I was just saying that, we won the series here, and you get a punt, and the Yankees try to always come with these, trying to get cute with the punt. They punt the third game instead of going for a sweep.
Yeah.
Well, that's his sister, all right.
It is still surprising that you guys lose to some random rookie.
Yeah, that's the thing that irrates here. That's the irate part. They're down 10-0 here with Rizzo on board. Their defense played. They're playing lousy. So here's Rizzo. He takes a ball, 1-0. And he takes it. Swing and miss, 1-1. Looks like the fifth pick is in. Sue Thompson is going to the Pistons at number 5. And he fouls it, 1-2. Normally I'll do the NBA draft. Want along completely draft centric, but they don't have a pick yet, or they're scheduled not to pick this year. So that's why we did the Yankee as Rizzo fouls it off.
Yeah, I saw that Chris Paul became a Warrior.
Yes, he got traded for. Oh my God! I just talked about it a few seconds ago.
Jordan Poole.
There you go. I was just talking about it, breaking that down, and the name just skipped. And just skipped out of my all these names in different sports. And the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
My only question is he going to become a sixth man because he's getting older, or what are they going to do with the team? Because now you got basically 3 small guys, like no big guys.
And Draymond Green opted out of his contract. Doesn't mean that he's not going to go back there, but he opted out. Yeah. I mean, Rizzo hits this one, and if it's fair, it's gone, and it is foul.
Yeah, I want Draymond Green on the Mavericks, only because we need a big guy. I know his attitude's a big problem, but still.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
So now the Detroit Pistons will be picking. Of course, I mentioned that name I heard. It was Thompson, Thompson, and he walked. So base runner off of the Yankees. Yep, Azure Thompson, the elite. 20-6-7.
I like how this pitcher's name is literally Woo.
He's a Ric Flair type of guy.
Yeah. The Rangers are coming. That's what I'm excited about. Bruce Broach.
There's a ball, 1-0. That's gonna be an interesting series for both teams.
Yeah, I'm just worried about our bullpen.
And the 1-0. Stanton hits this one. He missed this one. Fly ball to center field. Hernandez makes the play. Rodriguez takes it away from Teoscar Hernandez.
Jeez. 194 for Santonian.
I don't see anything new here to report. Who's going to be sixth? Here's Donaldson. Donaldson having a rough one on the field and at the plate and on the field. They're getting old before our eyes. Heal this team. I mean, Donaldson and Rizzo. They my goodness, it gets magnifying when you don't hit.
Oh yeah.
DO1 down low. We got an 0-2 count coming down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes for assume the position, Donald. And the 2. And this chopped to third. Throw to second, and they got a play by Suarez. Oh my goodness. Get Rizzo at second base. Suarez looks my goodness. They're just toying right now, the Yankees. Also, this is the first time 2 brothers were picked back to back. So you had Amen Thompson and then his brother Sewell Thompson picked in the NBA draft. History tonight. The Rockets picked Amen Thompson and Sewell Thompson is picked by just now the Pistons. Nice job there. Very nice job. History in the making there. Beautiful. That mom and dad must be proud. 1-0, and that's something there to celebrate. Wow, that's a nice field story there. And the pitch here, this one is hit foul for McKinney.
I like how you see guys that won MVPs come up hitting below the Mendoza line. Here comes Billy McKinney hitting 312.
Mm-hmm. That's baseball, isn't it?
Yep. I mean, granted, it's small sample size, but still.
So 2 balls and 1 strike, McKinney, and McKinney swings at a missed one too. Okay, so the Magics, my Orlando Magic, my hometown team here, but I am a Knicks fan, so don't get twisted. Anthony Black with the number 6 pick. So Anthony Black gets picked number 6 for the Magics from Arkansas.
Have you ever thought about supporting the Magic before? Because
hell no. High fly ball. Fans are obnoxious. Yes, I live here, but that little small fan base is obnoxious, especially when I mean, no thank you. No gracias. And the 2-2. And this one off the end of the bat, it's a lofted air to left field, and just like that, 4 strong innings for Wu.
This kid's looking like an ace.
Now, Wu. Let me ask you, what side of the what kind of pitcher is Wu? Is what side of what arm does he throw with?
What arm?
Yeah.
I don't know that much about the kid.
No. Is he a right-handed or left-handed pitcher? That's all. Let me make it simplified for you. He's a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not gonna make you struggle. All right. He's a right-handed pitcher, and Jake Blowers has been setting the table really good as a leadoff hitter. Look at tonight's lineup. It's scrolling right underneath you. Hold on. As a matter of fact, you see tonight's lineup? I got the picture graphic too. Let me get you the picture graphic here. There's a point to this. Look at the Yankee lineup with a right-handed pitcher.
Okay, LeMahieu, I kind of understand. He can be a contact hitter when he wants to. Glaber could have set out. Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, but my point is, Jake Blowers has been hitting well at the leadoff spot. Yesterday against Luis Castillo, they worked the hell out of that count. And Luis Castillo's no chopped liver. He's no rookie. You could possibly say he was the most coveted pitcher last season at the trading deadline. And they had a hell of a good approach. They got a rookie tonight, and their whole total approach went out the window. There was no reason Bowers should be and Stanton. They wanted to put Stanton in right field. I get it. You could easily put Bowers as a designated, because even if Stanton gets pulled for defensive replacement, you still have Isaiah Kanafa.
Well, my thing is also, why Glaber at DH? Like, I get it, he's made a few errors, but he's still it's solid. Something.
Also, I was gonna say Glaber also did a miss running.
And why isn't Bader leading off? It's not like a situation where he's been struggling and now you got to demote him. Like,
It's telling you that these are the type of things that drive us bananas. It drives us bananas here. 7th pick for the Pacers. The Indiana Pacers have traded their number 7 pick to the Washington Wizards. We got a trade going on here on NBA draft night, and it will be Bilal Kalabari from, I guess it's the same team that Wembanyama is coming from. Was Mets 32? Is that a G League team?
I don't know. Well, Volpe hitting 9th, I understand, because the kid's been struggling.
Yeah, no, I would to go back to the rant that I was just trying to get him mad with the Yankees. I would have just, even if you would, I would have taken Torres, given the night off tonight. Torres had a bad Torres was bad in Boston. Defensively, he was atrocious. Then last night he did a mental error. I forgot how many outs there were, I believe. He got doubled up. With a hit, he got doubled up and killed the rally, or the Yankees setting up a big score, and the Yankees only won game 3-1. They had, and my point is, mental mistake. You gotta sit Torres or hold him accountable with a benching. Tonight would have been a good night just for him to clear up, get a benching. You could have put LeMahieu at second, the way they're doing it now. And I think Bowers should have been your designated hitter and let him lead off. He was doing well at the leadoff as a table setter for the Yankees. He was working the count, battling, gave a pitch count. He had like a 9-pitch at bat. My point is, you could have still put LeMahieu down in the lineup, because it's also a right-handed pitcher heel. You want the lefty against the righty. What happened to the matchup situation here? That's the thing. And they're going away from what the Yankees did prior that won them championship. And I know baseball evolved and all that. They're still, even in analytics, something to tell you that left-handed hit a right-handed pitcher better, vice versa. And I'm actually surprised they went that way with that. And I think LeMahieu was cooked.
Yeah, and like I said before, I don't think Boone plays analytics or anything. I think he just does things and he hopes that it will work.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, you remember that game against the Dodgers, he brought in a lefty against Freddie Freeman, and it's like, well, analytically, it says Freeman actually does better against lefties power-wise. So if he really was going for the analytical game, he probably would have gone for a righty. So I don't
Absolutely
know.
correct.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
I
it's like
think.
that's what frustrates us. You're not the Yankee fan, but as us as a Yankee fan, that's what frustrates the living Jesus. As there's a strikeout there for Kelnick, so he struck out all 4 times. The only black eye on the Mariners lineup tonight.
Yeah. So I can't tell you if they're trying to play old school analytically or basic. If they're trying to fill the game, I don't know. I don't know what kind of baseball the Yankees are trying to play right now. To me, it just seems like they're trying to hope for the best.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So here's Julio Rodriguez. 2 outs, bases empty. We're in the top of 5th inning, so there's still a lot of baseball left here. 10-0. Still a lot of baseball to be played. In a real ugly game here. So it looks like Pacers move down 1 spot after the trade with the Wizards, and they will take Janice Walker at number 8 from Cougars from Houston. So, yep, I'm a little way ahead there because they just announced Anthony Black for the Magics. I'm already up to number 8. So far, that we get a couple of trades just backing from positioning, nothing with players being moved here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ramirez deals down low, 2-2. I gotta find out what this kid from the Magics is though, because they're gonna hammer him here in the city like crazy. I gotta see what it is, who he is. And 2-2. This one is grounded. Donald Fields throws across, inning over. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees down 10-2, 10-0. Excuse me. Looks like he's a point guard or a guard. He doesn't look tall. He's with his mama. Hugh, is Evaldi pitching the Yankee series at all?
Let me see.
I know. I think you're getting Sevy, Schmidt, Cole. I think. I might be off in my order, but I think that's what you're getting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring your best because the Rangers are
No,
no
but
joke.
it's not that they didn't set that up on purpose. It's just that's the
Yeah.
way the rotation. That's how the pitching rotation ended up.
Okay, the Rangers is to be decided, and game 1 will be Clark Smith for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
To be
Then
decided for the
Severino.
Ranger. Severino, yeah. And then Garrett Cole. And then, yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
be decided.
Oh, the kid is a guard. Okay.
Oh yeah, I put a trade in that you guys should consider in the chat. I was like, how about Peraza and Albert Abreu for Craig Kimbrell to be your full-time closer, and probably just get like a single A prospect back.
And
You still have a full-time closer and a proven one at that. He's had like probably like one bad season. Arguably going to be a future Hall of Famer.
you're right, but I don't know if they'll go that route. From France, so Bali Kolabe is a forward from France. Also, okay. So that's the guy that made the trade, and he ends up with the Wizards. So Wizards go French. And it was the Pacers, but it was traded to the Wizards. And then the Pacers, they get their pick, and they'll get Ace Walker, number 8 overall. So okay. So I see the movement there on the NBA draft night. Bader with a 1-2 count here in this baseball game when the Yankees are trailing 10 nothing. I keep saying 2. I don't know. I keep saying they're, and they take a base hit away from Bader. As Ty France takes a hit away from Bader. And that's how the Yankees game has gone. And tonight, I mean, they've didn't show for. Oof.
Honestly, if I'm a Yankee fan, this is where you just say, you know what? Just take out your starters, put in your bench players, and rest them up for the series against Texas.
So Tampa scored 2 home runs. They're up 5-3 on the Kansas City Royals. Boy, it seemed like the Rays played nothing but the Royals, the Athletics, the Nationals. You know, the bottom dwellers of the whole baseball MLB this year. Every time you look up, they're playing really a soft schedule.
They played tough teams though, and they beat them, so they're proven.
Higgy takes a call and swings 0-2 now.
But I understand from a Yankee fan's perspective if you can get mad and frustrated because it's like we're over here struggling to try to catch up. But I think even Michael Kay said it. You can kind of forget about catching the Rays already, no matter what this season. And at this point,
All
you're just trying to stay in the wild card.
All right, so the 9th pick is in for the Utah Jazz. Taylor Hendricks from the University of Central Florida, right from here, right from my backyard, about 10 minutes away from my house. The UCF Knights, and of course, yeah, good job, man. Good job having an NBA representative from the University of Central Florida, UCF, and Taylor Hendricks. We also saw Taco Falls was selected many years ago in the 2nd round. 0-2 now. So a little UCF pride here. And the 0-2, swing and a miss. He got him with a change up there. He got shoulder look silly swinging there. 2 outs. Here's Volpe. Volpe swings it out of play. No sign of Chris. Chris has been quiet. 1-1. I'm pretty sure he's working. He would have popped in. And Lamario, MIA. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Boy, this game has no feel. They're down 10-0. It's like, man, this rough one. Rough one. I can see it's a rough one.
Yeah.
Good thing for the NBA draft to keep us occupied and keeping an eye on that.
And looking at all these batting averages, and you see like 2 something, 190 something.
They're nauseating. It's like a Volpe fouls it off.
And I'm pretty sure you're like, really? This is the guy that really is gonna outduel us?
The 1-2 up high, 2-2, and the kid is only 78 pitches. I mean,
yeah,
got served. If he pulling him after 7 pitches and you're like 10, this is another moronic move. I know he's a rookie and all, but what's this coddling? Let these guys be pitchers, man. He walked. No, 3-2 now, full count. 3. Even if he walks Volpe with 2 outs in the 15, you let him pitch. Go out there and get this. Give me 5 strong innings. Not 4 2/3. It's Volpe swings and fouls it off. That's the problem these days. I don't know if it's a combination of analytics of the third time the order. You know, there's some truth to that, and there's also I'm gonna say it. It seems like it's kind of collusion because they don't want to be paying these pitchers top dollars if they pitching in long games and he's got a no hitter. He's got a no hitter through 5. I didn't even notice that. No hitter through 5.
Oh.
Whoa.
No. I was saying oof. Like, that's bad. I didn't even notice that.
Oof.
Yeah, forget about trying to win the game. We need a hit.
You're trying to get a hit. When you're talking about the Scott Service wanting to pull the kid, he's got 70-something pitches with no hitter, and you got to be nuts to try to pull the kid out. You're giving this kid at least 95 pitches. Oh boy, the Yankees are if they get no hit out here tonight. Talk about, you did a nice thing here winning the Mariners series, but think about it. You lost a home series to the White Sox, right? Then you go split with the Mets, and you had a game where you could have won. Then you got swept in a doubleheader and a 3-game series on against the Red Sox, and then you possibly get no hit. Oh my God. But meanwhile, everything's okay. Everything's fine. No, Boom is my manager. Yeah.
And again, I hate to point it out, but Bochy's coming to town again. One of the greatest managers. One of the greatest managers in the history of baseball, at least in recent memory.
Oh, he's gonna run circles on Boom.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a comedy show.
Yeah, I'll be listening to you, but I definitely will not be on for that series because again.
Oh, you're not joining me for the
Texas series? I'll be behind because I'm always behind because you're probably watching on cable or at least on an app that's faster than mine. So the game will constantly be spoiled for me.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I wish you were joining because it makes the game smoother.
Oh, I'll be in the chat for sure.
Yeah, I'll be not on to have a conversation about what we see there. That's what I'm enjoying to just go back and forth. What we see, what would you do? Tell me about your players in this situation. That would have been the perfect line drive right there to Donaldson. That would have been perfect since you see the Rangers and tell us what to expect scouting report wise. But I get it.
Yeah, but if I knew I wasn't gonna be behind, I would join and all that.
All right, so one away here as he lines out. Here's Teosca, and he takes a ball outside. I haven't seen any more updates here. What's going on with the draft? Did it finish? Oh, here we go.
No, there's Seager.
Liner, there's a base hit. He's trying to go for two. Teosca tries to go for a double, and he is out. He couldn't make it. Trying to get greedy there.
You can risk getting
greedy. Do you want to review it? So the Dallas Mavericks has traded the 10th pick and Bertans. So Davis Bertans goes to the Thunder for the number 12 pick. And Oklahoma City will select Carson Wallace with pick from Kentucky. So we get the movement now. So Dallas trades the number 10 and they receive Bertans. And they send Bertans to the Thunder, They trade that pick with Bertans, and the Thunder will receive the number 12 pick, and then with that pick, the Thunder will select the kid, Carson Wallace. So first movement there. Nice.
Yeah. You know, if someone could just edit Teoscar sliding like that to the Saturday Night Fever music, that'd be funny. You know, must be the night fever.
1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Rowley with a 1-2 count. So Ramirez here trying to settle things down. The Yankees gave up 10 runs. All Domingo Germán's doing. And the 1-2 inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The inning comes to a conclusion. So we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Ghost just get a hit.
There is a no-hitter going on here.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Let's see. Who did we pitch last time?
Hey, it's this weekend, Friday, Sunday night, or is it Sunday night or is it Saturday? The porno pay-per-view for AEW, Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with AEW, so I think
neither have I. I know it's this weekend, but I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. I think it's probably Sunday because they got that disaster collision. It's like they're giving us repeat matches for that. It's gonna be Okada again. Will Ospreay. We saw you last year. I mean, I think it's the final year of that. I don't think they'll do that next year. The Forbidden Door concept, because it's like you're giving us the same people again, just different. It's like
No, they will, because Tony Khan's gonna come on the panel. He'd be like, "It was either matching close to last year's, or this was the highest grossing pay-per-view in AEW history." And then
He's thinking about buying Bellator now. I want to buy Bellator MMA now.
Good for him.
We know it is because he's copycatting WWE and Endeavor.
Yeah,
Like, really, dude, do your own thing, dude. Here's the menu.
Wrestling, I kind of understand because like there's a quadrillion different wrestling organizations. But yeah.
He's gonna run Bellator along with Ring of Honor,
Fulham,
two wrestling shows. 3, Ring of Honor, Rampage, and Collision, and the Dynamite. Yeah, good luck with that. Plus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep. Which they have a good chance to win the Super Bowl next year if they play it smart. I mean, they got their quarterback already and all that.
They're gonna be a tough out. They're gonna be a tough team. They're gonna be good. I don't know how good though, because I don't know how well the defense is, but they're gonna be good. I'm not gonna hate on the Jaguars.
Yeah.
So can the Yankees get their first hit? The pitch, chopped slowly. Suarez picks field, charge goes and gets to Mayhew. 1 out.
You got 3 innings, Yankee fans. Not Yankee fans. Yankees, what are you gonna do?
No, we got more than 3. We got 3 2/3.
Yeah, 3 2/3.
Here's the pitch to Torres, up high for a ball. All right, so the Magics with the 11th pick take Jerron Howard's son, Matt Howard, with the 11th pick from Michigan. And here's 1-0. Here's the strike, 1-1.
I think the Yankees will break it eventually, though. It's just too good to be true if this kid just throws a no-hitter out of nowhere.
Yeah. The 1-1. Yeah, strike. He's in command. 3 strikes, moving the ball in that zone. I like that play there. Jerron Howard's son in Orlando. Good job. And the 1-2. Just missed 2-2. There's a lot of Michigan Wolverines in the Magics because I believe Franz and Van Wagner are from Michigan. The 2-2. 3-2. The count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, his command has been unbelievable, Luz.
Sanchez hit a home run.
Well, Gary's back to being scary.
Being dirty.
Yeah.
What a dirty Sanchez. So we have a payoff pitch here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yankees trying to get their first hit of the game. And the payoff pitch. This one might be, and there's a base hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 92 pitches for a hit and giving up his first hit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So he has 5 in the 3rd innings pitch.
Hi, Michael. It's okay. He said the Yankee fans are cheering in belief.
There it goes. And it is gone.
Wow.
Wait, the ball's back in play. What the hell's going on here?
What?
First and third, that should be a home run. It hit the chairs and came back in. That's a home run.
Yeah, if you're Boone, you got to replay that. I don't.
Home. It's a home run, guys. It hits the concrete. And good job for fan not involved there. Kevin James lookalike didn't touch that ball.
Yeah, that's a home run.
That's a home. It's a crew chief review. That's where the replays were first bought there by Bud Seeley, was to check the home runs were fair for home run ball.
Plus, I got Rizzo in my fantasy, so.
Look at Kevin James. There it is. The Hispanic Kevin James. Look at that.
Oh, by the way, Aaron Hicks is still doing good in Baltimore.
Well, he still has his way. He's still waiting for him.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We got another player. Dallas have selected Derek Lively II from Duke with the number 12 pick. So Duke player goes to the Dallas Mavericks. It's not a home run. They didn't call it a home run.
Oh, come on. Well, I could have used that for my fantasy. Come on.
That was a home run ball, dude.
Robbing me in fantasy. It's okay. I'm ahead of my opponent, like 14-16. But still. So
here's Scott Service looking like a bunny rabbit there with his chiclets. It's gonna take the ball off. He like a rabbit. Some kind of Cinderella. What's that? Not Cinderella. The what's that with the Mad Hatter? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm beating my opponent.
Mad Hatter. Alex in Wonderland. There you go.
Yeah, and I'm beating my opponent 16-14. But either way, you didn't
watch any childhood stories, didn't you? With Disney and all that. Alice in Wonderland.
I did, but I was part of like the 90s golden era, you know, like Lion King, Aladdin. My sister also owned Beauty and the Beast and all that. So yeah, I was part of that era. I remember also growing up watching the Disney Channel and all that. When they were coming out with like live action movies constantly and all that.
Oh boy. So first and third now. No one out though. Rizzo missed a home run. And good job for Wool. Pitch a good game. They had a no-hitter through 5 innings, trying to complete the 6. But of course, a single and then hit a 2-run shot there. So they wake up.
I noticed the Yankees, though, they really do struggle with the fastball. No, I'll never understand why.
They're a fastball hitting team, though. They struggle with the curveball.
It's like a mixture of the slider and the fastball. I notice that's the trend of this.
That's the sinker. So we're at the 13th pick on the NBA draft here. So we're coming up. I've got the 12th pick so far. It's Dallas Mavericks. It will be Derek Lively II from Duke. Will go to the Mavericks at 12. So we're waiting on the 13th pick to be announced. Stanton now misses this foul. Let's get some music for Stanton. Let's go. Let's just maybe Stanton can give us luck here. Let's go. We need some RBIs, Giancarlo Stanton. What do you think? What do you think, Keo? A little bit of switch in the soundtrack. Maybe we'll get some luck here. Let's see if I can find something appropriate here. Let's see.
You might
never mind.
Oh.
This might be two. Ugh. One. Never mind. We'll stay with the track. Oof.
Stay.
Oof. Oof. Double play. Ugh. Didn't even score a run. Man. What a wet blanket. We're gonna get that girl. Tell him, Stanton, can I punch you in your face? Not hitting. Let's see if anything. Let's see who else draft. Let's see the 13th pick. We're waiting on that 13th pick, baby. Wow, the way this game is going, what do you think finishes first? The NBA draft or the Yankees?
Depends on the pitching staff of the Yankees if they can keep getting this 1 to 3 innings.
As Yankee fans and Yankee stream, we are quiet, man, because this is nothing to talk. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing here. There's no buzz, no. And we're waiting for the next. We're giving you the 12 picks of the draft here, waiting for the 13. I mean, nothing to analyze. It's like, wow.
I mean, I do like the fact that the Yankee fans cheered whether they get the first hit. I mean, those fans about take it to the wrong game, I guess.
All right, so we get the Moto Abreu pitching in. Takes a ball. There's a strike. 1-1. Abreu. And the pitch popped up. Foul out of play. Oswaldo Cabrera will play right field, so stand to the game.
There you go. I guess you're taking out your starters now. Well, no.
Yeah, they could have played hours and they could have laid off tonight. If you forgot that Cabrera came up for the immortal Willie Calhoun, who's on the injured list.
Yeah,
3-2 now.
I guess he's not that immortal after all.
Nope, he pulled a hamstring. He pulls a hamstring while eating a ham sandwich. 3 balls, 3 strikes. Did he go? He did not go. So Abreu walks. Come on, get some outs. Let them hit. Stop with the 3-2 fiddling now with. Come on.
Remember when some games just went like 2 hours? See, this game started around like 6 my time, so yeah, this game's headed for like the 3 hour mark almost.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours. 3 hours
Yeah.
plus. One ball, one strike. Two, Ford from former Yankee. And swing and a miss, 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Strike 3. Mike Ford takes a call outside looking. So there's a strike.
That's what we can all cheer for.
Here's Caballero takes a call strike. Caballero's over 2 though. I said Caballero, he is a gentleman.
Yeah, caballeros y caballeras.
And the 0-1. This one in on his hands quickly. 0-2. Abreu ahead of the count. Boy, Abreu look like he doesn't want to be there. Is there an intermission? Just flip that gun. I gotta be here. Pitch. He could have been in catering.
Yeah.
0-2. There's a call. Strike 3. Inning. Down he goes.
Yeah.
Man, this has been a rough one. This has been a rough watch along because the Yankees are not doing anything exciting other than they got the first hit and almost hit a home run by Rizzo. But other than that, you know, here's Colton Wong who has a home run in the game. 1 for 2 for Colton Wong, a solo home run, a walk. El lanzamiento, line. And it goes out of the reach of LeMahieu. He's go to third and bobbled by Cabrera, but Suarez did not go to third. So first and second. So they're playing station to station, having a little mercy on the Yankees.
I like how you even forgot who it was. You're like, well, somebody.
Yeah, some dude.
Some dude who signed with the Yankees.
Some dude there with some with a pulse.
Yeah.
Here's Kelnick, has a goal. He has a hat trick of strikeouts. 3 strikeouts, looking for the golden sombrero here.
Well, you said he struck out all 4 times, so.
No, he's 3. He's 0 for 4.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm. 3 strikeouts, 0 for 4. Boy, they're getting murdered here. We're in top of the 7th inning.
Yeah.
1-2 there. As Abreu thought he had the strikeout there. Kelnick was forgiven there. He should have been called strike 3. Come on, people are hungry there in that stadium. They're tired of paying $25 for a pair of chicken tenders. They want to eat some real food.
Yeah.
2-2. Here we go. We finally got a draft. Finally, Toronto Raptors with the 13th pick. Grady Dick gets drafted by the Toronto Raptors. Grady Dick. I wish I could be making that up. From Kansas. Grounded, first, Rizzo, Fields, in time.
Man, I hope that guy is like a big time scorer. And Grady Dick pulls up for the 3. Grady, great. And now Grady Dick penetrating the paint.
He takes it. Grady Dick takes it to the hole.
Yeah.
Wow. Here comes Grady Dick cutting back door.
Yeah. And now Grady Dick puts it in.
Grady Dick is trying to set up for 2 for 1.
Yeah. That Yankee fan looks so pissed doing the what's it called?
YMCA.
Why?
God bless
there
America.
we go. I was like, why does it escape me just randomly? He's like, oh no, I have to stand. Why? Standing such a hard task. That white guy just looks like he's confused. He's like, where am I?
All right, so we're getting ready to start the inning, the bottom of the 7th inning. After all the pleasantries of God bless America, taking me out to the ball game, the YMCA, all that other good stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, if you're a Yankee fan, that was the best part of the game.
9 outs, 9 outs to go. 9 outs to go. 9 outs to go.
I'm sorry.
Hey now.
Yeah. Again, for anyone that might get mad at that comment, remember you won the series. I know this is so bad, but he won the series. Like, that's a good thing. Plus, you got the Oakland A's coming up, so there's an easy sweep. Really should be.
Okay, so the Yankees trail 5 games out from the Orioles. They're half game ahead of the Astros, half game, actually a game and a half on the Angels.
Yeah, my Astros have been getting unlucky. They keep running into hot teams plus injuries.
Yeah, you played the Mets, so we got a little got better.
We won that series. Yeah, we won that series. It's like as an Astros fan, I can say like the Astros series season has been on some type of weird drug because like even Javier had the worst start against the Mets, and that game ended up being like 11 to something. It's a game I like to forget. Oh
God, Dawson. First pitch swinging. Oh goodness gracious! Well, at least he's swinging quick. Get out of the way. He's out.
Yeah.
Automatic. I'm automatic out.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I want to catch some dinner tonight before bed. Let's just get it over with.
They come paisanos from the stadium there. You know, the calzones that George Steinbrenner used to eat. on Seinfeld.
Hey, if he wants to catch a go ahead.
Say McKinney.
Yeah, if he wants to catch a calzone, I don't blame Donaldson. Why not?
Boy, it is a pitch. 2-0. They're really stretching this because they're going between picks. They were flying through it. Now they're. Oh, Adcock is pitching. So we have all types of different things. We have Adcock takes the pitch. There's a strike, 2-1.
Adcock takes the pitch. You mean
and of course,
he throws the pitch.
Adcock is the pitcher, and then of course Toronto signs. They draft J.D. Dick. My goodness, the 2-1 pitch, and here's a no. It stays up there for Rodriguez.
I could say something, but I don't want to risk this channel getting demonetized.
There's a lot of peckers here.
Yeah, you can put it that way. That's basically what I was gonna say.
Here's Henderson Bader. Speaking of, here's Bader. Here's Bader versus Adcock. Oh God! You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And that will Bader choke the Adcock?
Yeah. The one time Bader needs to win is against the Adcock.
0-2. Oh my God. This is all sponsored by Blue Chews.
Yeah.
Or Roman. What's the other one?
Yeah. I have no idea.
1 and 2. No, hymns. Look at Stephen A. Smith wearing that Pepto-Bismol suit. You think he swears he's macking to those chicks there in the interview.
Is Adcock too much for the Yankees? We're about to find out.
We'll find out there because he's got. Let's see what he choke. Will Bader choke?
Yep.
Here's the pitch from Adcock. Bader now softly hits it back to Adcock. Adcock fields and makes the play. Inning over. Yeah, that's their names.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to call him that name.
Yeah. The Adcock was too much.
He was.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a hairy Adcock.
Yep. Be fortunate he shaved.
He was nice and smooth, isn't he? 1, 2, 3 for Adcock.
As they would say in the Zohan, silky smooth. At least we can find humor in hard times, baby. No pun intended, you know. Oh yeah, when the draft first started, I saw that it said the Spurs took Victor Wembanyama or whatever, and I was like, you know what, dude? I'm like, you could have told people you were taking him, and no one would have been surprised. They just would have been like, okay, we saw that coming.
Oh, so we finally get some picks, man. What was taking so long here? Of course, we was kind of Grady Dick. They're like, really, you guys really like that name much, huh?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And we got nothing. We got number 14 coming up. And it will be New Orleans is selecting Jordan Hawkins at 14. Jordan Hawkins. by the New Orleans Pelicans. So here in the Bronx for the Yankee baseball, Yankees are getting shellacked here 2-0. We're finally in the top of the 8th inning, and there's a strike. So Yankees still got 6 outs to go here to try to make up 10 runs.
Oh, Derek
There's still
Jeter,
hope.
bobblehead night.
And it's foul. Like, in the words of Dumb and Dumber, there's still a chance. So you're telling me there's still a chance?
Yeah.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be at third now. So IKF playing third base as the automatic out. Donaldson is out of the game.
He probably went to Boone and he's like, "Can I go just catch that calzone already? We're gonna lose anyway." He's like, "Yeah, go ahead."
A break taking a long time. It's gonna be a ball count. Yep, that's gonna be no. Ooh, threw it a foul.
What are we waiting for here? Okay.
Down. Strike 3 called. Wow.
I don't know what they were trying to do on that one. That one.
I don't know either.
I was like, "You guys trying to get in the Mexican standoff?"
Some games and shit here by the Yankees. I mean, you guys are getting shellacked. You don't need to be doing. I mean, come on, have some respect. Here's Ty France.
Well, it's a 10-0 lead, man. You got to build the tension. They could come back.
Yeah, 1-0 the count. And the 1-0. There's a ball, 2-0. Sharply right there, Falefa fields, throws, and he gets it. Makes it look easy. 2 outs. So with the Mavericks are active in the trading marketplace, using to use their new $17 million exception to acquire a player or a current future pick. So they're trying to be active to try to get a $17 million player. Now we give you an Evan Fournier. There's a strike.
They might try,
or even a Derrick Rose.
They might be trying to re-sign Kyrie.
There's a strike. 0-2. DO2. Swing and a miss. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 1, 2, 3. Yankees having a miserable night with 2 hits tonight. Hey, see what I mean? This is all right. So I've got more updates here. At 14th, the Pelicans get Jordan Hawkins, like I told you. 15th pick. Atlanta will select Kobe Buffkin at number 15. And I believe I got 16th in. At 16th, Utah selects Deontay George, number 16th, from the Jazz. So we're up 17th right now. Although the TV, where they're up to, they're behind. So although the picks are in, but the television watching it on ABC, they're so behind because they're too busy yucking it up with everyone that gets selected on the interview section. All right. He'll 6 outs for the Yankees to score 10 runs. That's feasible. Couple grand slams here and there, and you're right back into it.
Yeah, I guess I may as well tell people, okay, at least it's interesting for the people who care. The reason why I took like a long hiatus was not by my own doing. There's a tornado that hit here and it knocked out my power, internet, everything, and my town is still recovering.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to thank all of the electricians and everyone working to get the town fixed.
Yeah, man, that's a big thing when they come together.
Yeah, two people confirmed passed away due to dehydration here in Texas. 2 of the workers.
So click Chris Flexen it. 2-0. On this day. This one is popped up. Game coming in, the right fielder coming in, and he makes a play, and he nice there. Jared Kinnick, so he's gonna have a colonic catch. So here's Volpe. Anthony Volpe now with 1 away here. Yankees trail by 10. And here's the pitch. This one, Volpe swings and fouls it out of play. 0-1. Wow, what a game.
Yeah, this game's intense.
And 0-1. He's swinging and a miss. Terrible pitch there by Volpe. Fishing. 0-2. And the 0-2. Volpe serves this one the opposite direction. And there's a single. Was he make it to 2? No. Good job there by Kinnick to keep him as a long single. No need for Volpe to be busting it too long. Don't want to pull a hamstring running this. Now, we don't have a draft pick. Why in a beep boop boop papa is Fat Joe being interviewed? Nick's got nothing. Why? Some people just clout chases. You don't need it. He's Fat Joe. What is he doing there? Knicks don't got a pick. They're paying, might not, right?
Dang, his schedule's placed on the IL stands with hitting 89 cents.
89 cents.
Yeah, not even a buck.
What's not a buck?
Well, that's just what I say when a person can't even hit 100.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's just been batting 89 cents.
I thought you was doing the CM Punk going in for your business, calling them counterfeit bucks.
Nah.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ugh. LeMahieu just looks pathetic. Swinging and missing. Can't hit anything. Oof. He looks atrocious.
I remember 2019 LeMahieu was just a monster. He was the one that had that massive home run that tied the game against the Astros. We're not going to talk about how it ended, but you know.
Oh, we know. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have. I think that hip injury really, really hurt him.
But yeah, like he was so scary back in those times.
So 1-1 strike to Gleyber Torres, who's the designated hitter tonight, and the pitch to Torres, and he pops this one up. This would end the inning. So we go to the ninth. 10-0 Mariners. So here we go.
So there's only 2 players, at least that I can remember off the top of my head, in the Yankees lineup batting over 240 pretty much.
Here to this year
or 230, yeah. It's McKinney, Gleyber, at least that I could see right now. Besides Judge.
Over 230?
Yeah.
No, you got Bader, McKinney.
Oh, Bader? Yeah, Bader.
Rizzo, Torres, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Wait, are you sure?
I'm looking at the batting averages here. At least before the game started.
Okay, minus Judge. That's the obvious one. McKinney 317. I mean,
so, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will pitch for the second time in a week. So Falefa in on ninth. So who's gonna play third? What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna put Bowers in the game now. If he puts Bowers in the game now, he'll.
Yeah.
Falefa is pitching.
Yeah, you got 4 players batting over 250 in the Yankees lineup. 5 if you count Ben Warfet.
But he doesn't have enough at bats.
Yeah.
You don't really.
Yeah, and minus Judge, by the way, for anyone that's like, well, we got like 5 regardless. It's like you don't count Judge.
So Kiner-Falefa is pitching. This one is hit in the air to center field. And at the warning track, Bader is there to make a play. 1 out. So who's playing third? Jake Bowers is off the bench. The stupid idiot manager decides he's just. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna tie the game, folks.
Why? If you should have had Jake Bowers start the game from the very beginning as your leadoff hitter. He was setting tables. He was doing the job in the first few games. If you're gonna play him in a blowout, you had no intention of giving him the day off. You had no intentions. So what you just did there, you pretty much said, you know what? The Yankees are in no position to give away games, punting games, or giving away games. You're in the middle of mediocrity right now. You're bunched up with a lot of teams trying to jockey to your position. You don't have a comfortable lead in anything as IKF gets a strikeout of Suarez.
IKF best
There's
player.
as the TV now announces Grady Dick getting signed, picked up
Yeah.
here.
Move over,
Boy.
Shohei. Here comes IKF.
Yeah, knowing Yankees, that's what they want to do with IKF, turn them into Shohei Ohtani all of a sudden now. This has popped up. Ford in the infield, and Higashioka makes the play, and finally we're going to go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Please end this.
IKF was literally the second best pitcher today. Let that sink in.
No, he didn't give up a hit. He was really good. Yeah, the second best. You're right, because Wu was really phenomenal. Yeah,
well,
you're right.
I was out with the Yankees because Abreu did a really good job, and then
I actually think Ramirez did a better job than Abreu. He pitched multiple innings. He did really good.
Yeah.
My goodness, Heel. My goodness, this was.
Yeah. Isaiah Kiner Ohtani. There you go. The real unicorn.
Yeah. At least IKF plays around the whole infield and the outfield and could catch. Otani's just a designated hitter.
Ohtani can play the outfield, but yeah.
This is a pathetic showing, yeah. That's Andre. This was terrible, Andre. How you? I'm doing well. How you doing, buddy? And for my friend Jesus there, Lakers select Jalen Hood at number 17. So Jalen Hood. So the Lakers are on the board at 17. So, all right. I thought they would trade that pick, but no, they're in there. They made the pick. They make the selection. Also, we 3 outs away from getting rid of this pathetic misery tonight here. My goodness. Domingo Germán did not have it. Gave up 10 runs there. Boy, he was,
Do you think that one day when he, will send off with, we'll just say allegedly, like sticky stuff, because obviously we're not umpires, so we don't know what he really had, if he did or didn't. Do you think that really messed with him? Because these last couple starts have really been bad for him, if I remember correctly.
You know what? I never thought about that. Never thought about that. I didn't think about that, buddy.
Because at the beginning of the year, he was electric. He was arguably the second best pitcher in the Yankees.
But here's a counter to that. There's a strike. He had 7 good after that suspension. He had some good outings after that. It's just the Boston outing and these last 2 outings haven't been great.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be messing with him though. You never know.
You're probably right. Also, the weather in New York hasn't been so great. It was 69 degrees when first pitch was thrown. Not a lot of sweat, not a lot of need to go to a rosin bag. Like maybe he does, when it gets hot and sweaty, he could go to the rosin, say I'm using rosin where it could help him get a grip. Since it wasn't so hot with precipitation, he didn't have to go to the rosin, and maybe that's why he looked. And also, Boston game wasn't so hot either. The weather wasn't so great. It was also an ugly. Remember, they had to play a doubleheader, and they had rain coming into the forecast that Friday night. It wasn't nothing hot. And Rizzo 3-2. Maybe that's it. You're probably right. You probably have something there, Heel. And the off pitch. Showing, did he go? He did not. Walk. And the pitch here, Cabrera puts this one, but right to the right fielder. And he's out. 2 more out for this game to be over. Oh no, someone hit a home run. Let's see, what was it? Ow, my finger hurts. There's IKF coming up. No way. No way. And the pitch to kind of Falefa. He hits a home run. No way. He does. 2-run shot. 10-2. Remember I kept saying 10-2, 10-2, 10-2. IKF for the 2-run shot. He's striking everyone out. He's playing all different positions. He's hitting home run. Who needs a Shohei Ohtani when we got a kind of Falefa? Wow, this is history though. This is, it must be years, about a few decades where a Yankee player has broken out a batter and homer in the same game. Ground ball. There's a base hit. Oh, Billy McKinney. Hit the rally. Let's go, Yankees.
I hope Ohtani sends IKF like an autograph ball or something like that. That'd be so awesome. Or at least he sends his reaction to the video.
Let's go. So the 2-way Hawaiian with a 2-shot. Here's how swing and a miss. Look at that. Greg Allen saw that. Whoa, look, you're a home run. Yeah, you something that you're not doing. And the pitch. And hit Bader with a long one, and but it stays up. Bader whacked it hard, but right to the left fielder. Yanks down to the last out.
1972, first Yankee pitcher since 1972.
Clay Boyer? Who was it?
Lindy McDaniel, apparently.
Lindy McDaniel.
1972, first Yankee pitcher with a home run.
Here's Higgy. So don't worry, folks. The Yankees down to their final out, and it's Higashioka coming to bat. So don't worry. This game will be over quick.
Yeah.
Yankees at bat.
Hey, at least IKF gave you guys something to talk about. That's cool.
Yes, they gave us a little entertainment here, a little entertainment value in the night from Isaiah kind of Falefa. You're on the mark, Falefa. Miami at 18 selects Jaime Jack West Jr. and number 18. So from UCLA. Now, the 0-2 pitch here. Yankees final strike. Down to their final strike. The pitch. And he fouled it away there from Higashioka.
Yeah. IKF's catcher.
Yeah. And the pitch. Down low. 1-2. Why are they showing women tweeting about the Pelicans? You don't need that. Don't they know they have enough trouble already with it? When it comes to like, why are you showing that? I mean, we know that girl got banned from Twitter, the Zion stalker. The 1-2, 2-2.
Yeah, I know earlier.
Wow.
Zion coming to the Knicks. I don't see Zion getting traded in general because I know the Pelicans feel like they have a solid team with because I believe Ingram is still there and all that. So
they want like,
yeah. We'll see what happens, but I know they feel like they're a few pieces away.
I know. I'm just dreaming the dream. You know. I
I know.
believe.
Same. When I heard the
you know. Yeah. I'm
same
dreaming the dream.
when I heard Kyrie was trying to convince LeBron to come to Dallas, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. You leave the dream. You know what? Let's
Yeah.
hear it out. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, if that happens, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna turn into a biased LeBron fanboy, at least for like the time he's here.
Swing on a miss, and Hashioka strikes out. So this game comes to a conclusion. 10 runs, 11 hits for the Mariners, 2 runs and 5 hits with 3 errors for the Yankees. But really the story of the game is the Yankees stink in the first half here with Domingo Germán, and he was terrible. But why are they celebrating like morons there, the Mariners? You just won 1 game after almost getting swept. And by the way, IKF was very, 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 very entertaining in the 9th inning with a strikeout, a home run. Good job there. Now the Yankees start a new series. They turn the page, and now it's the Texas Rangers coming into town. It was Clark Schmidt against TBD, to be announced. And we'll see who the Texas Rangers will bring in here.
Yeah, obviously my Texas Rangers coming hot. They're basically the second best team in the American League. Either that or really close with the Rays. You can argue that they're better than the Rays this year, actually. Really important series for New York to make a statement. And what better way to make a statement than to win the series against my Rangers? But yeah, obviously I want to take the series because I know we have to. I'm sorry, but I really don't want to lose this series, especially knowing how you guys have been this year. I'm a big fan of the channel like that, but I want to make sure we see more of these games tonight from my Texas Rangers. And guys to look out for this year are pretty much almost the whole entire lineup, if I had to be honest with you.
All right.
But if I had to pick one that's not so obvious, is our center fielder, Leody Taveras. The guy has been clutch all year. Don't let his small figure fool you. He's a center fielder who can go deep. Really, he's fast. He can steal bases. He's just the whole package. He's got an arm too in center. There is a way we can lose this game, and that's if you force our starter to get out of the game early. So that's the goal for the Yankees. Because our bullpen, it's hit or miss, and that's the one thing the fans and even the front office is trying to fix. Our bullpen is average. It's not the best. And all I can say is good luck and GG. And let's hope for a good and fair series, and it should be really fun to watch.
All right, that's right there. So the rest of you guys enjoy the rest of the NBA draft. I'm gonna say good night here, as we'll be back on tomorrow night. If anything, if the Knicks make a move or a trade or anything of big significance, we'll be breaking that down tomorrow, and we'll probably give the Rangers a break. We'll do Saturday and Sunday game. It all depends if the Knicks make a move. If they make a move, not trading back into, if they trade back into the draft and get a young guy, it's not going to warrant a emergency pod. But if they make a move where they're going to swing players for, and they make a move like, the Zion rumors or so forth, then the emergency pod will come out. Instead, we'll go on at that time there. But it's most likely going to be Rangers Yankees. That's 80%, but again, emergency pod in case something moves. But just stay tuned there. But thank you guys for joining us. It's going to be a good one here the next 3 days. We're going to be going back and forth with these two teams, and let's have fun, man. And for me to you guys, have a blessed night. It's going to be a feel-good Friday, summer Friday. Let's go, guys. Hit that like button. We'll see you next time. Peace.
It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Bellamy scores. Johnny Davis.